Air travel has touched the lives of almost everyone around the world. Budget airlines in India have made it easier for the common man to travel by air. As a result, air traffic at airports has increased manifold in recent years. To cater to this and the expected continued growth in air travel, airports need to be modernized, runways to be revamped, addressing the Code F compliance, enabling wide-bodied aircrafts like the A380 to operate. Mumbai International Airport Limited, MIAL, embarked upon the Herculean task to upgrade and modernize Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport. No mean feat, it is to be an engineering and coordination marvel, and L&T was chosen to be the engineering, procurement and construction company to make their dream a reality. The reconstruction and the modernization work included strengthening, widening and slope correction of the entire secondary runway, 14 by 32 of approximately 3.75 kilometers. The job included milling the surface and then laying with modified polymer bitumen, widening of the existing width of 45 meters to 60 meters, with the addition of 7.50 meter shoulders on each side, cutting trenches on the existing surface for laying pipes and conduits for electrical cables required for runway lighting. Since the runway 9 by 27 and runway 14 by 32 do not run parallel but intersect, excavating this intersection meant closing both the runways and bringing the flight operations to a standstill. Thus, the most crucial part of the operation was the work on this intersection, which is 500 meters. To prevent a total shutdown, it was decided to allow only smaller aircrafts that require smaller runway to operate on the shortened runway beyond the intersection. After consultation with various agencies, it was decided to carry out the repairs on Tuesdays as the day has least traffic movements. 132 hours spread over 22 Tuesdays. 6 hours work every Tuesday from 12 to 6 p.m. One could not afford to shut down beyond the allotted time of 6 hours. The airport had to be handed over at 6 p.m. Any delay in schedule meant chaos and bigger backlog of flights. This challenging task required exhaustive backroom research, forecasting, and a foolproof coordination amongst various implementing agencies, besides mammoth mobilization of resources. Engineers and workmen lined up on both sides of the runway, ready for the assault, waiting for the clock to strike 12. Ten hours work to be completed in 6 hours, yet assuring quality.
What we have to do on Tuesday, we are planning it on Friday. So each in the individual activity, we are discussing with the individuals, along with the male representative.
More men, more machines than usual were deployed to meet a deadline that would never get extended. Approximately 1,000 men, including support, were working at any given point of time, as if on a war footing. Being a brownfield project made the task more challenging.
There shall not be any impact of jet blast because workers work very close to a departure runway. The similar way, the taxiing aircrafts are very close to a construction site. So we keep our safety officers in place to an area where the aircraft moves.
The operation started with the milling of the surface, followed by cleaning. The clean area was then laid with 6 to 8 layers of modified polymer bitumen, totaling up to 500 millimeters. Every day, a layer was laid. 60 truckloads were spread every day. The surface density was checked periodically to ensure quality. Simultaneous activities included cutting the trenches meant for electrical ducts, laying the pipes and filling with fast-setting concrete, providing center line lights for runway 14 by 32. The shoulder work included excavation of the soil, compaction and topping up with Econo concrete. Clock ticking away precious seconds, simultaneous operations, synchronized activity, men working in tandem with the robotic precision of a well-conducted orchestra.
Young professionals who are involved in planning, the exposure what they have got, it cannot be matched elsewhere.
Not everybody and not every construction company gets to do this sort of work. A lot of the people that are working here today will never ever do one again. They are very, very intense work sessions. You go home mentally exhausted. Everybody goes home mentally exhausted after these sorts of works. It's a huge team effort to make this sort of work happen.
After 6 non-ceasing hours, the operation is over for another week, and the airport is ready to be handed on back to full operation. Thus, a time-bound task of immense magnitude and bearing across departments comes to a successful end. The process continued for 22 Tuesdays, and the modernized runway is ready for operations. And L&T moves on to accept a new challenge.